Hello and welcome to the Daily Gas for November 6th, 2023 called Find X. Here it is by Philip Newman. This puzzle was actually set and is dedicated to the world Sudoku champion, Tantan Dai. So I'm pretty sure this was set because Tantan Dai said that their favorite Sudoku variant was X sums. So Philip decided, why not? So here we go. Normal Sudoku rules apply. We have X sums, of course. Clues outside the grid tell you the sum of the first X digits in the corresponding row or column, starting with the digit adjacent to the clue and continuing away from the clue where X is the adjacent digit. All right, and then we have X pairs. So digits in cells separated by an X sum, or X must sum to 10. All right, so let's go through X sums. So what are X sums? Well, they're these little things outside of the grid here. We got the 45, we got the 44, 39, so on and so forth. The way that they work is whatever digit you put next to it, let's say we put a 5 here, that means the next 5 digits in this row in this direction must sum to 35. Same thing here, right? If I say 12, if I put a 7 here, that means that the next 7 digits must sum to 12. Obviously, 7 is not going to work here, but just an example. So then we have our X pairs. So digits separated by an X must sum to 10. And I am noticing that all of our X sums seem to be aligned with X pairs. So I'm sure that'll have something to do with it as we go through the Sudoku. So as I was indicating, the two cells that are separated by the X will sum to 10. And Philip notes that there is no negative constraint. So for example, these two digits, even though they don't have an X, they are still allowed to sum to 10. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So I think the easiest, or there's two very easy ones to do, 45 and 1. Well, how do you sum 1? Well, the only way you can sum 1 is 1, and because it's an X sum, it's fine because you're saying the first 1 digits equals 1. And then we can place 9 here for our X pair. Then 45. Why did I say 45 is very important? Well, because if you know the triangular number for 9, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to 9, that is 45. Any row, column, or 3 by 3 box of the Sudoku, the digits in those I guess areas or regions will all sum to 45. So we need to somehow select the entire column. Well, if we're doing an X sum, it's pretty easy. We need all 9 digits, and again, we can place 1. Now I actually want to jump down here because I'm noticing 13, 12, and 10. 13, 12, and 10 are very interesting because they all have these X pairs next to them. So for 10, because we know the first 2 digits will sum to 10, what we're saying is the first 2 digits will sum to 10. So there you go. We have solved the X sum here. Now, 12 and 13 are interesting. So yeah, we have to, so the first three digits here will need to sum to 12. And that's because we'll have 10 and we need to make 2 in one or more digits. Well, you can only make 2 in one digit. If you try to add another digit, then the minimum that you can make these two cells would be 3. And actually, I think that's the solution over here. But we'll make this 3 because we want the next 3 digits to sum to 12. 7 to give us our 10, and 2 is left over. And like I was saying, I think it's the first 4 digits because with this 10, we now have 2 digits to make 3. And we can do that. 2 and 1 make 3. All right. And we're almost, I don't want to say we're almost done with our X sums because I'm seeing this 35, and this 35, it might cause us some problems. But I think 44 and 39 will be a little bit easier to do. So in the same way that the X sum really helped us here, the X pair doesn't really help us that much, but it's important to note this number here. 44 is only 1 less than 45. So that means, how do we make these cells in some way add up to 44? Well, the only way we could do that is if we exclude 1. So this would be 1, and we want the next 8 digits to add up to 44, which they will, no matter what order they're in, because we've excluded A1. In the same way, or actually maybe not. 1 second. So, technically, you could do this with 8 digits and just exclude a 6 straightforward, but we can't do that because we've already used 8. So if this was 7, that means 2 digits need to add up to 6. And actually, it can't be 2, 4, so it would be 5, 1, specifically in this order. But it could be 6, right? Oh no, it couldn't be 6. Okay. If it was 6, that would mean that the next 3 digits have to sum to 6. And that's fine normally, because you just use 1 plus 2 plus 3 to equal 6. But you can't do that here because we have 1, 3, and 2 all staring at this cell. And I guess just in general, we have the 2 staring at all of these cells. So this will never work. So this cannot be 6. It must be 7. And what that tells us is 7, 3. And then we are missing, again, 7 digits, right? These must all add up to 39, which means the 2 digits that we're missing must add up to 6. And again, the only way we can do that is 5 and 1. 35, this is going to be a challenge. So 35, we've already excluded 3. So essentially, we have 42 left over, and that means we still have 7 worth that we haven't used. Obviously, we can't just exclude 7, because then we would be looking at the next 7 digits, and we can't have 7 here and here. So this would be 6. That would mean 7 and 2 digits. Or if it's 5, it would be 7 and 3 digits, which we could do. 1, 2, 4. 1 here, and then 2, 4 in some order here. Oh, but, oh my goodness, of course it can't be 5. This is why I was saying the X pair is useful here. This can't be 5, because on the X pair, 5 would need a 5 next to it. So this must be 6. This is 4. That means we need to make 7 in 2 digits without using 3. And without using 1. So actually, it's just 2, 5, and because of the 5, we know the order. This is 2, this is 5. And I think now we've done all of our X pairs, all of our X sums. Well, we haven't completed them, but we've excluded enough digits to where they would be they would be correct no matter what order these digits go in. So I think it is time for our good old friend Sudoku. So now, what are we missing? Let's start with this box because there's not a lot missing. 4, 6, and 8. Well, this can't be 6 or 8, so this is 4. 8 gives us 6 here, and this is 8. Then I guess let's look at these 2 rows here, these bottom 2 rows. We need to place, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're missing 6, 7, and 8. Oh, and 6 can't go here, so this is 6. And then 7 gives us 8 here, 7 here. We need to place 2, 3, and 9. This can't be 2 or 9, so this is 3. And then we're left with a 2, 9, which is resolved by the 9 up there. Now we're only missing 2 digits, 3 and 5, which I don't think we know the order for. Then we need to place 4, 7, and 9, which we also don't know the order for. But we can remove 9 from here and 7 from here. Few less options to work with. Let's look at this one because we're only missing 3 digits, and we know 3 and 5 are 2 of them. The other digit that we're missing is 3, 5, and 8. So, wait, no, not 8. 3, 5, and, 4. Just 3, 4, 5. Oh, and 4 can't go here, which means this must be the 4. And then, still, no clue there. So that's just the 3, 5. We will, however, go back to here where we're only missing 4 digits, and those 4 digits are 4, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 7. This can't be 6. This can't be 8. 4, 6, 8, 9 is what we're left with here. This can't be 4, but this can be 6, 8, or 9. What am I missing? There's got to be something that brings us back. 4, 9, 4, 7, 4, 7, 8, 6. Trying to see if this virtual 7 did anything for us, but it doesn't seem like it does, because we're just left with a 7 pair here. Let's just look at Sudoku real quick, because there just might be something. Here we go. That's what I'm missing. 1 by Sudoku goes there, and that leaves us with 1 missing here, and finally 1 missing here. Let's look at 2s. Simple Sudoku for the win. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. All right, 3s. Not so much here, but 4s maybe. Here we go. 4 goes here. 4 somewhere there. All right, maybe we'll go away from Sudoku for a second and we'll just look at this box, because we're only missing 4 digits from this box. Yeah, so we're missing 3, 6, 7, and 9. 6, 9, 7, 3. All right, we'll throw it down. 3, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 3, 7. These two can't be 9. This can't be 6. Oh, this also can't be 3, I'm noticing. What were we missing for 3s again? Few things. Maybe I discounted Sudoku too early. Yeah, I can see 5 here. That's it, actually. We'll look at 6s. Okay, this is interesting. 6 will have to go somewhere here. I don't know where, but I know it has to go somewhere here, which means this must be 9. That pulls 9 out of here. Pulls 9 out of here, actually, as well. Places 9 here, up with a 4, 7. Okay. Sorry, we'll jump back 7. No. 7, 8. No. And then 9 we already looked at. All right. 3, 6, 7. Making sure I didn't miss anything else here. This can't be 6. This can't be 3. All right. What 3 digits are we actually missing here? This could be more helpful. We're missing 7, 8, and 9. We'll go 7, 8, 9. This can't be 7. This can't be 8. Oh, and this, here we go. This can't be 8 or 9. There we go. If this can't be 8 or 9, this must be 7. This must be 9. This must be 8. 7 places 6 here. 6 gives us a 3, 7 pair. Well, actually, no. It also pulls 7 out of here. So this is 3. This is 7. We are only missing 2 digits from the column here. Those 2 digits are 3 and 4. And then we're missing 6, 8. Seems like we're missing lots of 6s and 8s. Then we're only now missing 3 digits from this. We're missing 3, 5, and 9. Oh, and here we go. 9 is going to go here. Now that we've placed 8, 3, 5 now gets resolved. Wonderful. This is 3, this is 5, this is 3, and this is 5. We will place another 6, 8. Oh, but we have the order. Okay. This is 8, this is 6. We need to place 3, 5, and 7. 3, 7 gives us 5. 3, 7 is resolved by the 7 and 3 there. We're missing 5. We're missing 4. And then 6, 8 is resolved. 6, 8. 6, 8. Oh, here we go. And 8 gets placed here. The 4, 6 gives us 7. So 7, 4, 7. And then here we go. This resolves everything. This gives us 6, 8. The 6 gives us 4, 6. And the 4 gives us 3, 4. And we're done. 1353 on Find X. Here it is. All right. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.